What's up, Brooklyn Squad? It's your girl Jay, and I'm back at it again with another video. I hope everybody is doing well. Happy Saturday, everybody. Let me see here. Let's get into it. Happy Saturday, everybody. Oops, just popping out. Oh, shoot, that's the wrong one. Welcome to new people and old subscribers. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming and supporting me, my channel, the victims, and their families. Thank you so much. We have made it to 1,048 subscribers. So thank you so much. It says one something on there, but in my little other part where I looked at it, it says 1,048. So I'm really grateful for that. This is a process and it's an ongoing process. And me spreading awareness, it would never end. It would never stop. I am the voice for the victims, okay? Their families are their voice as well. All right? Because social media is where it needs to be. They come on here because they don't get help in a lot of places, like the police station. And it's so crazy because that's where you're supposed to get the help. That's where you're supposed to feel safe. But unfortunately, you can't, right? A lot of shit is corrupt, right? The system is really corrupt, right? And the CPS system is even more messed up that it can leave you so damaged, right? Hey, Katie, it can leave you so damaged and so confused in your own bubble by not removing the person that you can no longer take care of. And I say that, and you probably say, "What are you talking about, Brooklyn? You ain't making no sense." No, I am making sense because I'm saying, right, the CPS system is going around removing removing kids from families that don't need to be removed from, right? That need some therapy, counseling, uh extra attention, but don't need to be removed and sent away. And then the people that do need to get their asses locked up and they need to be more focused, and they need to take them children out of their home and remove them. They do not do that. So when to the parents, they are confused too. The ones who are abusing their children, they are confused. You have left them, CPS, in a confused state of mind by saying, "Oh, wow, if they're not going to remove these little demons, let me continue to abuse their behinds. I will never get caught. Let me continue to abuse them, mistreat them, starve them, beat them, awe them, and do whatever I want to do." Because the CPS people, they ain't been here yet. And if they have, they ain't removed these little demons. So in their mind, they're going to continue to do what they do, be a monster. And why I say that? Because this little girl that's on my thumbnail had to suffer the consequences of that. Okay? Boy. 4 years old. 4 years old. While everybody was having a nice Christmas, opening up their presents, playing with their kids, eating that good old ham and that good old turkey dinner. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Courtney was being starved. 4 years old Courtney was being starved. And not only her siblings also. See, she once was with her mother, but when her dad grabbed her, it became the demon dungeon, and all hell broke loose. And I'm going to let you listen to what the news report has to say and what other people have to say about this cute little 4 years old little girl. I'm saying 2 years old because I'm getting it. I just did a case. Well, I did do it for you guys, but I couldn't put it out. So I couldn't put it out on here because they said copyright strikes or whatever. So I just deleted the video. But if you are on my Patreon, it's on my Patreons. And they would have got it first before you guys got it anyway. But it's about the 2 years old little baby. So if you are on Patreon, it's on my Patreon. Um, we're gonna watch the news report of this 4 years old little girl of what they said. Very sad. Let's just get to it. Let me chime on in here. Y'all, I was up to 6 in the morning working on cases, y'all. Like for real. I just like went to bed around 7 and got like 3 hours of sleep. Back at it again. So we going live all day today. I have another live at 9. Okay, let me see here. It's on YouTube here. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh, stop. Let me see something. All right. All right, y'all. Really, Katie? Girl, you was up still? Shit. I should have messaged you. I didn't know you was still up.
Christmas is now facing a malice murder charge. Rodney McWay appeared in court today where a judge ordered him held without bond.
Records show state social services had received multiple reports of child abuse and neglect involving this family dating back years. For weeks, the Fox 5 I-Team has asked, how did this happen? I-Team reporter Johnny Edwards obtained the DFACS case file and has some answers. Johnny.
That's right, Courtney. To say that little Treasure McWay slipped through the cracks of Child Protective Services would be a massive understatement. State records show her father kept authorities at bay simply by not answering his door. Now we've learned 2 agencies, one state and one local, are investigating their handling of this case.
They were intentionally neglected, and he resisted any attempt for intervention.
A single father accused of kidnapping, cruelty to children, and starving his own daughter to death faced the judge today. After hearing from an Atlanta homicide detective, the judge adding a charge of malice murder to the 14 felony charges that Rodney McWay already faces in the death of 4-year-old Treasure McWay and the alleged abuse of his other children. According to the detective, 31-year-old McWay is accused of withholding food, withholding water from Treasure until in her final days, she couldn't stand up or sit up alone.
She was extremely emaciated, just pure bone.
In a far different picture than the one seen here on his Facebook page, but the Fox 5 I-Team has learned Atlanta police now doing an internal investigation into their own conduct in the case.
Extremely thin, just pure bone. Wow. Wow. Poor baby, man. And he has other kids there too.
That's because in the months leading up to Treasure McWay's death, caseworkers from the Division of Family and Children's Services asked police for help at least 3 times after the father allegedly snatched Treasure and her 2 brothers from their mother in Maryland.
It appears to me that a bunch of different systems here failed. And I will say this is one of the more troubling situations I've reviewed.
Atlanta 911.
Fulton County warrants show that at her death, Treasure weighed just 24 pounds, described as extremely malnourished and dehydrated.
Well, I'm trying to get an ambulance over here for a baby that's not breathing.
It all happened beyond this front door. According to the charges, a house of horrors for Treasure and her brothers, ages 3 and 5. The children locked in their rooms. Cameras aimed at their beds. The only food inside, some expired eggs and expired milk. The children watching as their father allegedly beat their mother and their 8-year-old half-sister. While all of these horrific things were happening here, our investigation found that several times these children crossed paths with adults who tried to do the right thing. They called authorities whose job it is to protect children who are being abused. But the steps authorities took wouldn't be enough to protect the children.
She said, I didn't see him feed him anything.
Wanda Polnitz met Rodney through a friend of her daughter. At first, she saw a single father struggling to raise 3 small children. She had a friend who agreed to be the children's live-in nanny. But that friend only lasted 3 nights there.
I called, Children and Family Services and told them I was very concerned. The first thing that came to mind is when those children are gone, he's going to kill those children. He wasn't going to kill them physically. He was going to not feed them like he was doing. He was going to let them starve.
Wanda's call brought DFACS and police to the house in June. According to records, DFACS noted the children seemed hungry, as well as mold on the walls, the stench of urine, and exposed wiring, saying,
that right there could cause a fire, the wiring and shit like that. What the hell? These poor babies.
the home is deplorable, and the children cry until they are too weak to continue.
The father wasn't arrested. DFACS placed the children with their mother, who had already fled to Maryland. Within a few weeks, the father went to Maryland and took the children back. DFACS knew all about it. Records show that for weeks, they tried calling Rodney and knocking on his door with no answer.
The detective testified DFACS asked Atlanta police to check on the children in mid-July.
What happens after someone calls in for a wellness check? What is like the protocol?
An officer would go out to check on the children.
Did an officer go out?
No.
There was another call right before Halloween.
So you mean to tell me that they did not even go out to go check on those babies? I'll just let the kids starve and stuff. They'll cry themselves to sleep because that's what the hell was going on. Come on now. This is disgusting.
Atlanta 911, non-emergency.
Yeah, this is Fulton County DFACS. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Need an officer to meet me at a home. We know he's there.
All right,
I know.
send an officer to the location.
But 911 records show it took police more than an hour and a half to arrive. By then, DFACS had left, and police got no answer either. No representative of Atlanta police would speak to the Fox 5 I-team about the case, instead issuing a statement. Officers were dispatched to the home, but it does not appear officers had contact with Mr. McWay or the children during these calls. In an effort to ensure these calls were handled properly, the Atlanta Police Department's Office of Professional Standards has initiated an investigation into these calls. Attorney Tom Rawlings, who is a former juvenile court judge and former director of DFACS, reviewed the case files. He questioned why DFACS didn't seek an order of access from a juvenile court judge, which he described as sort of like a search warrant for a child.
Why didn't both the police and the agency and others, probation officers, make a stronger effort to ensure that Mr. McWay especially allowed someone to come in the house, especially after June of 2023, and check on these children? Nobody really pushed the issue.
Look how thin she looked.
Now, DFACS leaders would not go on camera for this story, saying in a statement that they are also investigating what happened. DFACS said that, quote, "Our thoughts are with those who loved Treasure." The Georgia Office of the Child Advocate is also investigating. We were unable to reach the children's mother, and Rodney McWay's family had no comment. Russ, Gordy?
It is just so unspeakably sad. Obviously, the system failed these children, and Treasure in particular. Do we have any idea why the father wasn't feeding his children?
Well, it wasn't a money thing. I mean, it came out in court today that he had jobs with U-Haul and with Six Flags, and folks like Wanda were trying to help him. The only clue is in a police report where his aunt is quoted as saying that he was estranged from his own family due to drug abuse. So perhaps the answer lies somewhere in there.
Well, not only is it tragic, it's an outrage.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Oh my God, y'all. I mean, come on. Why couldn't they take action like they do for a hostage situation? Knowing that he wasn't opening the door, right, Katie? Like, they knocking, but he ain't answering. These kids were going through this and he wasn't answering. Instead would risk the children's lives. Right. You see how thin that little baby got? How thin she got? Come on now. What is going on? He sat there, beat them, starved them, and beat the other the girl he was with. Because he was with some other girl, I guess there wasn't I guess it was probably the kid's mother, but not to the little girl. Beating her too. So you got another woman there, and she is allowing this to happen? Because, see, I didn't let shit slip in my ear. I heard what they said. They said the kids was watching him beat their mother. So, come on now. Right. Yeah, you heard that, right, Katie? Right. I know I'm not bugging out. I know we heard that shit. So she allowed this to happen too. And I hope she's getting charged also. I hope she's getting charged too. Because that little girl that is unalive now. She's unalive. I mean, I know the woman went through domestic violence and stuff. Been through it, okay? But I would never sit there and allow that to happen to my babies. Never, sorry. Ain't gonna happen. Even if I was using at the time, it was not going to happen. I will whip your ass, okay? It's gonna go down. We're gonna go blow for blow. What's good? If she cared, she wouldn't have let her children to witness that and stay there. Exactly. And I know a lot of times fear could take over. But these are your babies. You saw how thin that little girl got? Bones, they said. The lady said she was bones. Can you imagine them being so hungry? Listen. They said they was crying themselves to sleep. They little tummies can't take that. They little tummies cannot take that. It's not like adults. Like, I could go all day without eating. I mean, I'm still losing weight, which is not good. You know what I mean? But, we can go all day. I have to take the camera off, y'all, because I'm about to light up. Cigarette. I could go all day without eating. But a child? I'll be damned. Ain't no way in hell. No, no, no. No, ma'am. Not at all. I couldn't imagine they were suffering and going through pain and lots of trauma. I know. That's what I'm saying. Me too. I'm still making sure my children eat. Right. And when you hungry, your stomach starts hurting. We adults already feel that pain. But imagine a child. Imagine a child. Come on now. Ugh. And her name was Treasure? But they said another name. I was like, wait, that blew me apart for a second. Hold up now. No. They said Courtney on the thing for years old baby girl Courtney. I don't know where they got. They said Treasure. Then they made him. I don't know. Because on the thing that I saw her name was Courtney. I'm gonna have to change that. Wait a minute. He's being punished and still getting his meals. Exactly, girl. Exactly. 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 Hold on, let me see something. Because I wanted to no, I don't have that. Hold on. What is her no, I don't want to do that. Hold on. There's too many kids that is being messed, that oh my god, I can't even explain it. It's not that I can't explain it, but I'm trying to look for something at the same time, y'all. There's too many kids that the CPS is just really messing up, man. These kids are suffering because of CPS. Child Protective Services, right? And you know something? I'm looking for something else I seen. She's not the only baby that's been through this, and it's a damn shame that kids have to go through this shit. It really, really is. No child should have to go through this. No child. No child. Look at this one. Oh, wow. Hold on, y'all. Hold the hell on. Okay, hold on. Let me show y'all something. Because there's too many cases that this happens to. It's just too many. So if it's too many cases, right? Why is this going to continue to go on and on? Is it going to continue to go on and on? Yes, he's being punished and still. Oh yeah, I read that. Yep. Way too many, and this unacceptable to even be happening. I know. Yep. Now check this out. I just ran across this, but I was looking for something, another similar case like this to show y'all that it keeps happening. It keeps happening. So let's see about this case. I don't know about this case, but I was just looking for something similar so we could see, is this another effed up CPS case? I see it is.
Family of a 3-year-old who died of malnutrition and neglect says Georgia's Child Welfare Agency should have to pay for their role in the baby girl's death. When Reagan Moon died in July, she weighed just 14 pounds, half of what a 3-year-old should weigh. Her mother, Devin Moon, is charged in connection to her death. In a 188-page report obtained by 11 Alive, DFACS detailed all of the red flags that they apparently missed when the family repeatedly reported Reagan's mother for neglect. The family spoke exclusively with our Hope Ford, and they tell her that DFACS needs to pay for letting Reagan's life slip through the cracks.
Yeah, the family told me last night that they are considering some sort of legal action against DFACS and hope to use whatever funding or support they receive to implement a program to keep other families from the same fate.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how many babies or toddlers have lost their lives to DFACS because there was no one to follow up.
And you hear Deborah Walton Moon, Reagan's grandmother, say no one followed up. DFACS admits that in their review of the toddler's case. In fact, case managers noted, quote, several concerns around Devon's ability to care for the child and no follow through from DFACS. They also noted the case was, quote, never fully assessed and safety was clearly indicated during the initial visit, and follow-ups were not done. The report also says contradictory information was documented, and one example includes a case manager noting concerns of impending danger, but then selecting a box indicating no danger was present.
Oh, they call it defects out there. So I guess in like certain areas where you live at, I mean, I'm from the old school, I could say. They call it CPS, but Child Protective Services, there's all type of names. So if y'all hear me say CPS and y'all understand what the hell she's talking about, I'm talking about what they're talking about right now. Defects, Child Protective Services. Different name, same thing.
Ryan, we'll have more from the family and more on this report tonight at 11.
Yeah, all those details are heartbreaking, but they're
wow. See, look at that shit. It's all the same name, yeah. But see, that was correct. This is how God works, right? Because he brought me right to a particular video to show me, right, that a family is trying to look for some type of resolution for this don't happen again. He didn't bring me to just any video. He brought me to this video. I didn't know nothing about this video. To show me, like, there's another family, right, that was trying to get, like, a resolution, like something gotta happen. Like, this can't keep happening. Can't keep putting these babies in danger. Like, don't these workers have to go through some type of training and stuff? Or y'all just hiring on the spot because it's your cousin or your sister? Like, what's going on? What's the deal? I mean, come on. Don't they have to go through some type of training or some shit? Let me see. What type of training do you have to do to become a CPS worker? Let's see here. What? Hold on. As a new child protective specialist, you attend the James Sather White Training Academy for 6 weeks to learn social work and investigation skills, such as how to engage in family conduct interviews. You will also learn to use the ACS computer system and the forms used to track active cases. So you have to attend a training academy, okay? If you're gonna become a child protective service, you have to do some type of training academy for 6 weeks. For me, negative. I think it should be longer, but that's what they're saying. They're saying 6 weeks. What you saying over here, Katie, with the baby? CPS needs to be pressured and community needs to help stand strong for that family, for something to be done with their local CPS worker and kids' lives. I agree with you. I totally agree. Just like the community stands strong with Donna Icross, we send out, I send my deepest condolences to that family. But the community stands strong, you know. Timmy's case is out there. The community knows about it, but they need to stand by by Miss Barbara and help her fight so she could try to get justice for her son. It's the community. It's us. It's we. It's not I. It's a we thing. We need to stand together as a community. Because, baby, we falling right now. We are falling. So CPS has to take 6 weeks to learn social work and investigation skills, such as how to engage in families and conduct interviews. You will also learn to use the ACS computer system and the form used to track active cases. So basically, they don't need no goddamn training. That's why they all fucked up in the head. Okay? Next. Because that's a bunch of bull. Come on now. That's a bunch of bull. You really serious with me with this? Let me see. To purchase the role, individuals can begin to learn the license required to their state and district and earn a bachelor's degree. What are some of the best, but you might need, this is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. That is not enough time for training, and I'm sure it's all. Let me see what you said before. Community has to come. Okay, I read that part already. That is not enough time for training, and I'm sure it's all computer training so that Google answers. Exactly. You can Google, just like I do. Google answers everything, right? They don't have enough time for training. Exactly. 6 weeks? Come on now. Come on. Do better with this. And a lot of them ain't got no kids, so they probably don't give a damn a rat's egg. But that's not to all of the CPS systems out there or workers, because you do have some good ones. Just like I was going to say we do have some good cops, but I don't know. Well, in my area, I really could say that I met when I was arrested years ago. There was a nice black cop. He gave me cigarettes and Newports and stuff like that to smoke and stuff. He was really cool. He knew my ex-husband and shit like that. So he was nice. But other than that, it's a shame. You know what I mean? It really, really is a shame. Yeah. But the good ones are far and few in between. It's very few, Katie. You're right, Mama. It's very, very, very few. You know. I wanted to bring this video to y'all. It's going to be a short video today. For this video, it's going to be a short one because I'm going live again in a few. I have so many cases for you guys. So many cases for you guys. So just be patient, please. Okay? Just be patient with me. And also, I want to say, first of all, let me just give some shout outs while I got some time. Let me do that. Let me move this. Okay. Let me move this. I want to say thank you, Brooklyn Squad, for getting me to 1,047 subscribers. Okay. Thank you so much. It has been a long journey, but it has been worth every bit. Looking back on it, Jelani Day's case is why I'm here. A black young man who wanted to become a doctor with a beautiful family, smart, handsome, talented, because, he did things. That's why I said, talented. He was in the fraternity, you know. And he knew how to swim. He was funny. And I didn't know him. Y'all probably like, oh, that was her friend. For those that's going to watch the video later. No, this was my first case. I didn't know him. And I got time, so we could get into some things. I don't have to go that time. What time's my next? Hold on, y'all. When's my next live? Yeah, I don't even know when's my next live. I get it together. Okay, 9:00. And it's gonna be on from there. So if y'all want to stay up tonight with me, let's do it. Jelani Day was my first case, and when I seen the group, they still do have the Jelani Day group. And I looked into the group and stuff like that, and I was looking into who he was and what happened to him, and it was just weird. Like, how did he? First of all, he was missing at the time. You know what I mean? Like he went missing, and then they found him, and then it was just like a really weird case, and it caught my attention, and because it was really sad. And then once I found out his organs were missing, and it was just crazy. But before the organs were missing, just him being a young black man, winding up in the river in a sundown town was like, whoa. And that's, me starting to look into that case. And I reached out to one of his family members, did an interview with her. And ever since then, I started doing true crime. And I want to say thank you for everyone who has stuck by me, no matter what. The tears, the long intros, the angriness, the not spelling right, the don't know how to say people's name correctly, the hoes in the pajamas back then, the nightgowns back then on here, the falling asleep on here with the cigarettes, the bonnet, not knowing what I was doing, particularly on here, not coming on with a bra sometimes. When I first started true crime, I didn't know nothing, and I was doing all those things, right? But y'all still stayed with me. Like Ray of Sunshine is one of them. Thank you. Katie, thank you. Ross, thank you, thank you, thank you. You stayed through people hating on me, through people talking crap, people putting me down, saying my channel is boring, people making fun of how I look. I look like a monkey. I look like this. I'm going to do that. Blah, 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 blah. You stayed. You loyal. You supported me. Thank you. The rest of y'all Brooklyn squad, thank you so much. Some came and some left, and that's cool. I asked no one to take no sides, but just be 100. And God brings people out. God pulls people out your life for a reason, and then he'll pour people in your life. In another season. And that's what he's done. My channel's been made fun of. Oh, she's doing all that work for nothing. She don't got no 1,000 subscribers yet. She's whack. She's boring. She's this. She's that. She'll never be nothing. It takes time to process. And I have so many new subscribers now. And I can't wait to see where this goes. So I want to say thank you, Brooklyn Squad, for riding with me and staying with me no matter what. Hi there. Congratulations on the 1K. I just can't remember the case. Didn't realize more than one case with organ missing. There's a lot of cases with organ missing, but thank you. Yeah, I got 1,048 or 46 subscribers. You've come You've come a long way and keep going and improving always. Strive, baby, strive. Thank you, mamita. But the haters talking because you keep going and don't stop. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, it's a process and I'm never going to stop. I'm going to continue to grow and continue to grow no matter what. Because social media is the shit. Okay. And I have to say that because so many content creators that does crime, shout out to them. The ones that do it from their heart. No matter what color the person is, no matter how the person look like, it don't matter. Those are the persons that's really doing it for their heart. If a girl is missing and she's Chinese or black or white or African or Korean, cover her story. She matters. If he's gay, cover his story. He matters. If that person got one eye or no eyes, cover their story. They matter. Keep shining like a diamond. Thank you. You know, these victims matter. They families go to the police. The police don't help. And they're not going to be on the news because the police, as I was told, have to give that permission, I guess. They have to give that report. So if they don't get that report, that's a dead end. So then they come to social media. And here we go, baby. We ready. And we push it out the best that we can. We are not the police. We're not investigators. We don't have badges. We're not firefighters either. We don't put out the flame. But baby, if it get too hot up in the kitchen, we gonna get lit. Because we want the stories to get out. And I'm going to do anything I have to do to push it to get out. Too many missing cases. Too many trafficking. Too many harm babies. Too many harvest trafficking. Too many. Too many crooked cops. Too many crooked governors. Too many crooked presidents. When is it going to stop? It's not. Live with it. I don't think it's not. I really don't. It's not until we continue to get together and fight. Fight, fight, fight. And I'm not saying fight, like go out there and start a fucking war, y'all. But the same way y'all bash people by saying they look like this and they shit ain't this, use your words just like that. And fight for the victim's family because they need help. Yes, yes, yes. It won't ever stop until we fight the power. Right, exactly. People think it's going to stop. No, it's not. You got to stand up and fight. Babies are being smuggled in for money, drugs. They're being sold. As I'm talking right now, someone's baby's being sold for drugs. As I'm talking right now, someone just got their organs removed and sold. As I'm talking right now, someone just got human trafficked. As I'm talking right now, someone just got AR'd. It could be my daughter, your daughter, your daughter, or your daughter. It could be me, you, or you. We're not exempt. We could be here today and sold tomorrow. And we have to stand together. That's right, Katie, and not alone. Stand as a unity. What happened to unity? What happened to let's work together, let's build together? Not let's kiss your ass. Not if I don't do this, you're not gonna mess with me. Not follow the leader, follow the no. Stand together. Work together as a team. Build your platform, baby. You can do it. I have 2 people reach out to me yesterday and was like, I've been watching you since Jelani Day case. No, the one girl said, I've been watching you since Jelani Day case. And I want you, if you don't mind, can you hook up with this other person? Because she wants to become a content creator. She does crime. And I really like how your passion and, she just said some really heartwarming words to me. She said, you're not the type of YouTuber that battles with people, like look down on people. Like we could do this together. You know what I mean? So she wanted me to connect with her friend so we can do cases and I could bring her up here too. And I said, sure, I would love to do that. Sure. I said, you remember me? She said, I have been watching you since Jelani Day. It's right here in the messenger. I was very shocked because I have been sending her my videos like so many times before and she never reacted. So I was like, all right, no problem. But then she reached out to me and she was like, you one of the ones that I watch. And she has her other, the other few or whatever for crime channels, but on Facebook and stuff. And that really, excuse me, touched my heart, And no, I'm not the one to look down on people. I don't play that. I am the one to want to build because it is about building so we could find out who's doing this to this person. And it's about the victims' families and it's about the victims because we could become that victim one day. And I don't want to. I don't want y'all to be looking for me, or I don't want to have to be looking for y'all. I don't want to. So, what can we do to prevent that? Yes, you've opened my eyes, and I've been debating doing a YouTube myself. Wow. See, we need to attract eyes or for others or for these cases. There are so many. Look at that. Wow, Katie. Tell me that, young lady. Go ahead, Katie. Well, thank you, Katie. And I would definitely have your back, girl. If you decide to do that, you know. I just joined a few groups that does true crime and they just joined my groups. So that is a blessing. We are connecting. We are connecting. Hold on, y'all. I want to do something. So, Maddie, thank you. Kay, thank you. Kathy, thank you. Wait, hold on. Let me start over. Maddie, thank you. Kay, thank you. Majestic Queen, thank you. Julie, thank you. D, thank you. Kathy B, thank you. Katie, thank you. Maddie White, thank you. Aaron Goodwin, thank you. Barbara, Barbara Russian, thank you. Barbara Hall, thank you. Neva, thank you. Thomas, thank you. Shay Shay, thank you. Milgra, thank you. Unsolved, thank you. Brian, thank you. Rhonda, thank you. Sharon Nation, thank you. Sherry Smith, thank you. Wendy, thank you. Nikisha, thank you. And you know what, guys? This is just saying thank you for subscribing to my channel and supporting my channel. I do appreciate you and I see you guys. Madison Russell, thank you. Cindy, thank you. Robinson Kimberly, thank you. Cherish, thank you. Amber Marie, thank you. Deborah, thank you. Monica, thank you, and thank you for that donation. Christy, thank you. Erica, thank you. Tanner Gray, thank you. Harley, thank you. If I missed any, there's so much. Trust me, I have 1,048, but I just wanted to say thank you for Ray of Sunshine. I said thank you, right? Yes. Thank you for the few of them that has been here like daily with me and stuff, and just for the ones that have been there before, and the names that I've said, those are the ones even in my Facebook groups, or even liking my likes and my comments, or even sharing my videos. That's that's supportive. Thank you. I do appreciate you. This has been a long, long journey, and I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying, and I'm going to continue to spread awareness and continue to help families. And I have a whole list of things, and I have a lot of people coming in to help us. So just stick and stay. And I don't know. Just want to say thank you, guys. Thank you for not judging me. Thank you for not judging me. Thank you for loving me when I couldn't love myself for a little while. Hey, Dr. RBH. I just gave you a shout out, but I used your real name. I was just giving people shout outs and saying thank you for riding with me and supporting my channel for this whole time, and just not judging me and helping me through everything. Just gave a bunch of shout outs, and I just gave you a shout out as well, but I used your real name. um, so I'm gonna come back at 9 o'clock. Does anybody know about I know y'all know about the gypsy. Yeah, I know about gypsy, right? Because we are going to go and you welcome, boo boo boo. Okay, because we going in on that. I should have put that one for. I should just put that one for now. I mean, we here already, right? I don't know. Let me see. How can I do that? Since we here already, right? Let me see. Oh, what am I doing, child? Please. Uh, I don't know. Have a great weekend and more. Everyone gotta go at Therese house or watch play. All right. Thank you, Ray of Sunshine. Nah, let me do it at 9. Let me do it at 9 because I wanna work on a banner for myself. I'm having a little bit of trouble uh with the size thing. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all at 9 o'clock. Okay, we're gonna be talking about the Gypsy Girl. We're gonna watch a few things, talk about it, do a little reaction video on it. And I heard your girl Gypsy is doing some stuff on the internet now. Girl, I don't even be watching her behind no more, but I used to. I watched the movie about it before, so I do know what happened. But yeah, I wanna find out what's going on. So I see you at 9 o'clock. We gonna get into the Gypsy Girl, Gypsy, homegirl, and did what she did with her man, her little boyfriend, went to jail, got out. Now she on the internet. I don't know what she want to become a YouTuber now or something. I don't know. We see. We gonna talk about it. All right. Okay. So I'll see y'all then. Peace.